Look, you guys, I'm at a restaurant right now, and I know it's a restaurant that some of you guys might have seen sometime in the past before throughout our High and Hungry history here on Be Real TV. However, though, it's been taking over a new management for quite some time now, and we have this thing where we're able to actually take over this whole place, have reservations for the 5150s to watch the Dr. Greet Them show, pull up, and we're getting the VIP treatment today. We're at the one and only OG Cannabis Cafe, and man, do they have quite the menu. Number one, of course, you gotta have a fancy looking menu, you know what I'm saying? Good enough to roll some weed on top of, good enough to order some weed. Yo, they got a variation from everything. If you need an espresso pick-me-up, they got it. You need some tea, they got it. They got some specialties, bro, like some special actual drinks, bro, that are not alcoholic, and actually maybe you can actually get them cannabis infused if I'm not mistaken. Of course, the other crazy part about it is that we're gonna be able to actually go by as well on the other side where you're actually allowed to drink and consume alcohol as well. That's quite the trip, bro, if you ask me. You're combining both of these things but separating them equally, you know? The menu looks very great, but I don't want to make these decisions from the menu myself. I figured I'd bring you something special. We're actually gonna get to chop it up with the chef here. The chef who's actually curated the menu. He's crafted the menu. He's back there making sure like foods are talking to him saying, yes, chef.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. It's not that foods like, or foods that know how to cook have like, you know, a certain look, but like this food looks like a cowboy kind of chef. I'm gonna ask him, I'm gonna be like, where's that food from? You know what I mean? Like, how did he come across with this menu? How high was he? Does he smoke himself? These are serious questions you gotta ask a chef when you get to do the High and Hungry experience here. You know me, I had to bring my own pozole. You guys ready? My mom made this, fool, this morning.
Are you in pozole?
Still kind of hot, dog. There it is. Still kind of hot. All right, there you go. So this is the place where you can actually come and bring your own stuff. Of course, very much like a restaurant that allows you to have a corking fee. You can pay for a fee. It's not that much. I think it's less than a corking fee if I'm not mistaken. It might be $25, and you can smoke all the weed that you want. So, of course, you know me. I had to bring some Best of the Best by Mary Genetics. Got some delicious kosher kush. You know what I mean? It's so sticky the buds stay stuck together. That's what I'm smoking. I came through with the pre-rolls ready to go. Of course, it's a Cannabis Cafe. It's the one time we get to, well, it's not the one time, but we're getting the whole inside treatment here. Of course, I brought the backup weed. Of course, I brought the bag full of propens. You can find these in over 40 shops all over Southern California. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys smoke it all the way? Do you guys, I've seen some foods that are like, I don't know, I've seen Be Real do this, you guys, for you guys to know. Maybe we could pull up a clip of this, but I've seen Be Real halfway joints just like, got a whole pound left. Like just literally leaving half joints. When I remember a time, bro, when I was like smoking roaches, bro, and putting them into one joint. I mean, that was a very, very long time ago, you know, but, you know, for occasions like this, you gotta do it up big time, dog. Fucking big time! You know, gotta get love. You can buy herb from here, bro. You can actually buy some herb. You can order it. They have a menu of certain things they sell here. You can get infused things as well, like drinks, or I don't know about the food, but you can actually get infused teas and stuff like that. You can get a beer on the other side of the place. Imagine. They're starting out by bringing out, you know, the first courses, and of course they got some of their best appetizers. Now, me personally being a big fan of ceviche, I'm excited to see a bowl of ceviche at the Cannabis Cafe, bro. But you got fresh chips, bro, que todavía están caliente, bro. Literally, like they're still hot, bro, because they're making them fresh in the back. And as another appetizer, bro, I mean, I can't even wait. I can't wait to try the ceviche. Of course, everybody's gonna be like, those are regular chicken tenders and all that stuff. Listen, when it comes to chicken and waffles, what matters the most is the crispiness of the chicken, bro, because it's a matter of the love of the combination for the crunch. You know what I'm saying? You actually get to deal with both both types of crunches. And yeah, the waffle seems to be very, very, you know what I'm saying, very hard on the edges. So when you combine both of those crunches, bro, I'm just going to say, like, right off the bat, that's what you're looking for when you're looking for a chicken and waffles. I don't really like that Roscoe shit where it's all soggy and shit, bro. The chicken and the waffles should not be as soggy as the fucking mac and cheese. But right here, these are big-ass pieces, bro, and they're crispy, bro. It's like I feel like I'm holding up a little jaws and shit. All right, y'all. So right before I was about to chow down on the ceviche and try it out, I got joined by the one and only Steph Tone from the Deftones.
What up, everyone?
For everybody who is a stranger to him, you know, when it comes to snacking, we're no strangers to snacking. So let's go ahead and get down to it, bro. You like ceviche?
It's all right.
Paul, you want to fuck with this one or what?
Take a little snack off of it.
Gotta have that cotto.
Yep. That way you could go ahead and fuck around and try it. Or you could just set that right there, my man. Let's give the ceviche a try. Right off the bat, ceviche is chunky. I'm not the biggest chunky ceviche type of fan, but definitely got some juices going in there. It's not too sour. It's just the right amount of sour for me. Honestly, they get down with the ceviche here.
I have no ceviche expertise whatsoever, but it is nice.
How often do you have ceviche?
Maybe like 6 times in my whole life.
Really? Damn. I would have thought you would have had it way more, especially as, I mean, you know, you're part Latino. Yeah.
I enjoy the red meats and the chicken and the pork most. Mostly pork. Pork's my favorite meat.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys right now, the ceviche is a good move because where else are you going to get ceviche this good on this trip, bro? I don't know what others' interpretations are. Somewhere down the street, maybe you go to the fancy seafood restaurant down the street, but you know what I'm saying? If you want that real ceviche, actual like juices combination back there, and I also saw the workers back here. They look like they know how to make ceviche, bro. Not
Hey.
for nothing, bro.
My first impressions, this spot is fire. They got their whole menu looks fire.
Their whole menu is like stoner catered, bro. So,
Can't even go wrong with that.
Steph Tone, are you a big chicken and waffles fan?
I love chicken. I love waffles.
Do you have a favorite munchie that you have, like when it comes to like going to restaurants?
I really don't have a favorite. Because I enjoy most food. This usually comes down to the dishes I don't want versus what I actually do want.
Does this chicken and waffles look appealing to you?
It looks great. But I must tell you, again, as a non-expert on the chicken and the waffle, right? I feel like I'm an expert on fried chicken. I love fried chicken.
What does it come down to for the fried chicken for you? Like what?
It's the batter.
The crispiness of it, right?
Yeah.
Like, cause the batter, it starts from the foundation.
And it might even be more important. I'm going to say the actual grease they fried in. The
Really?
chicken in. None worse than getting fried food that's been fried in some old ass grease. Don't give me your old grease fried up food.
I do agree. I feel like sometimes, you know
It's not good for you.
what the only time that I will tolerate it is when they do it with fries because it kind of adds a little extra flavor to the fries. You know what I mean? It might not be the best thing.
Yeah, that's when I notice it the most is the fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're not a fan of that flavor?
No.
Well, hopefully we're fans of this flavor right here. All right, first of all, you hear the crunch already right off the bat, bro. You hear the crunch right off the bat going in there as soon as it splits up, bro. I'm glad that it's not a soggy-ass waffle, bro. Nothing pisses me off more than a soggy waffle when it comes to a chicken and waffle place. Like, I don't know why the hell Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle is so overhyped when it comes to that because it's, at the end of the day, it's just a soggy waffle.
It's the type of waffle too. Like this is more like a Belgian style. They use kind of like that Waffle House style waffle. Not that Waffle House waffles is bad. I'd be loving them.
How did your thoughts chocolate okay?
All right.
I was already tasting before it even hit my mouth. My taste buds tasted as it was coming in.
The chicken is more crunchier. Hey, Jesus, they just keep bringing it in here, bro. The chicken is way more crunchier than the waffle, but the waffle soaks up a majority of the actual syrup, so you don't have it lingering on the side. You get it soaked up. If you drizzle it on the chicken and the waffle as well, it like just works as like a sandbag, almost just like soaks it all up. I did add a little bit of extra butter in there, of course, but You guys know the chicken and waffles are a smash. I fuck with the chicken and waffles heavy. I don't know what time this place opens, but if you're gonna look for something to open up your day, when it comes to like breakfast and lunch, brunch, this is it.
You know, this is my second high and hungry with you that I got to do. Last time the food was delicious. Here we are again with more delicious food. Like, I almost feel like I don't even got to review it. It's already done.
Well, I mean, Stefto, a lot of people don't know because, you know, you're in a band, bro. So, like, yeah, they have to get to know everybody individually, and especially when you're in, like, a band like the Deftones. Everybody has to be known, like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody has their own fans, you know what I mean? So everybody is getting to be known individually, and it becomes mysterious because you just can't get to know everybody.
You shouldn't want to know everybody. There's no point. Too many people.
All right, you guys, we're back here on High and Hungry, and now I got two special guests. I mean, of course, Stefto came back, and he's joining us here. We already took down the chicken and waffles, which are great. The ceviche was a smash. Like, I mean, you're not going to get that kind of flavor on ceviche on this trip without it, like, tasting different than what we're used to as Latinos, you know, as I'm speaking as a Latino. But we're here with the one and only, you know, what is it? Celebrity to the stars, Chef Jonah, man. Appreciate you joining us here on High and Hungry, man. And number one, you got two people. Matter of fact, all of us here they're here tonight. They're fans of the menu, bro. Now, my first question: you smoke, of course, right? Oh no! Don't break my heart, bro.
I do.
Oh, okay. I was about to say no. I just thought, I'm like, there's no way you could create a menu that's this good for a cannabis cafe without at least feeling a little high and hungry.
For sure. That was the whole concept behind my menu at the Cannabis Cafe. As I sort of thought about when you're smoking, what are the things that you like to eat? And really, it's just kind of like simple food. You don't want nothing too elevated. It's just kind of down home cooking. Growing up, when I was smoking, when you start getting hungry, I say, well, what does everyone want to eat when they start getting hungry after they've been smoking?
It's different for everybody, you know?
That's why even in the milkshakes and things, we have like Pop-Tarts that we'll chop up and put in because I know, especially growing up, like to me, I needed Pop-Tarts.
Were you one of the foods that would get like ice cream, crush out Oreos in the middle of it, and then pour a little bit of extra milk in there?
All that stuff.
Yeah, see, I was one of those.
I was eating cereal,
putting cookies in there,
and the milk afterwards. So the taste of the milk is what I was thinking about after you have a bowl of cereal, and then what that milk tastes like after you've done or dipping your Pop-Tarts in it. You almost can't wait to get to the milk. So I said, let's do milkshakes and things like that with those flavors in it. You Captain Crunch.
You were talking about the tacos to us. Like, what's the deal with these tacos right here? Steph telling you we want in on these tacos?
Those are fire.
I get these really beautiful flour tortillas from a place in East LA that it's just a family-owned business, and I cut them into little rounds and I fry them so that they're a crispy little flour tortilla, and then I get sashimi grade ahi tuna.
Chef, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. Because I always have this weird way of describing everything. I'm like, hey, this tastes like this food, fuck this food, and they made this baby. This tastes like tacos and sushi, fuck, and they made this going on, bro. I mean, and this tastes banging, bro, because I never would have thought. I'm like, how can you can make? I've heard of a sushi burrito, but you got crunchy tacos and the combination of sushi in one bite, bro.
You already get me high just to make this dish. This ain't getting made by normal, but they don't even thinking like this.
Look at how beautiful this is, though.
Yeah, that's a classic right there. But the options that we have for this, whatever your mind can think of, like if you're growing up and you're eating, like I said, cereal, some Captain Crunch, some Pop-Tarts, or some Butterfingers, all this and that, we'll put whatever you want in that milkshake, and it's kind of like you build your own milkshake. And I figured, let's get a bit of everything so that and see who can make the craziest milkshake. And it's funny what people come up with here when they're smoking and they're high.
It's not funny. This is what happens. You come up with some fire.
No, but you should see some of the things that people start saying, hey, I want this, and they start putting our dishes together, and making their own creations with it.
You will come up with some crazy stuff when you're faded, bro, and you're just like, hey, I'm gonna do this to the vegetables, or I'm gonna do this to that. And some of the chefs that, you know, because we've been doing this for like 5 years with High and Hungry, we've known a lot of chefs. And when it comes down to it, and they're like, hey, when my sponsors ain't watching, they're like, yeah, we smoke tough and all this stuff. Because I get everybody has money to make, you know what I'm saying? So like some people don't want that stigma to be out there because it's still a stigma. But the foods that tell me that they do get high, they come up with the most creative stuff, and I see why they don't have a set menu. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's always changing, bro. So, I mean,
That's another one of the things we're always doing. We're always changing stuff because, you know, we're coming up with different ideas, and if that works, we say let's add it to the menu. Maybe we have an idea that doesn't work so much, and that's sitting on the menu. But then when we come up with a new one, if that's popping off, then we take something off. We're always adding something new. These nachos, that's not like some shit where we just got, you know, put some Velveeta cheese sauce. Everything is made scratch from this, okay?
I told you guys that even the tortilla chips are, bro, that the
They're
weight
fried in-house.
Yep. You're gonna get better chips than that.
You know, it's a wonderful corn tortilla that's fried in-house. And every salsa roja that goes on there, we're grilling tomatoes, tomatillos, you know, Anaheim and pasilla chiles, garlic, etc. Every little thing you see on there, the little red sauce, we're grilling all that, and then we're blending it down. Fresh guacamole, pico de gallo, the cheese sauce we make from scratch. Frijoles.
So you guys make the sauce, the queso sauce?
Yeah, everything on there.
Hey, you know this.
Killing it, dog.
The last time I had sauce that was made like hecha a mano and stuff like that, or just like made like from scratch, I bought it from like a farm, right? And I knew the food knew what he was doing, and I haven't had that taste. And right now that you said that, I'm like, you can taste it when people make it from scratch, bro. Steph, you got to get in on these nachos.
Oh, I will.
People think of nachos and they think of it as like a real simple dish.
It is a simple dish, but this is simple on the next level.
Right. And then the carne asada that we have on there, we're marinating and spices and some pineapple juice and orange juice and cumin. And that's some real good skirt steak that we're grilling. Everything on there is coming from scratch.
That is not like I want to say it's not no skimpy nachos, bro. Like these are like, if you're gonna come here and you're gonna sit down and you're gonna make the whole experience happen, these platos are for you to share. Te vas a llenar. Like you're gonna get full, bro. Like these are hearty ass plates. You want to come out here and really test your high and hungry
Bring
level?
5 friends.
Like last time I rolled and I just kept having like different foods coming by, and I was just busy getting high most of the time. But the fact that we're here and we're talking with the chef and getting to know the menu, this is great. Now I want to know a little
That's
bit.
as much work as a lasagna.
Dog, are you serious?
Well, there's a lot of layers
Yeah,
that are
all
in
the
there.
different layers that are put in, because lasagna gets nachos. It's almost like people are thinking you're throwing that together so easily, but we're putting in as much effort as you would put into a lasagna made fresh as we are doing this dish. Everything on there is from scratch.
Yeah, each factor of that dish right there, the guacamole, the pico, making the chips, the marinating the meat. You know what I mean? That's not just like slapped together.
No, hands down. But that analogy, when I started thinking, I'm not looking at it. Okay, because yeah, you're right. The noodles have to start. I mean, like it would be like the pasta, which would be the chips. That has to be kind of, they have to cortarlos. They have to cut them, bro. You know what I mean? And then they have to fry them. Then you put the foundation. Then you drizzle some crema and queso. That's layer one. Then you get a good amount of balance of meat on the sides. You can't have too much guacamole on one side because you got to have enough pico on the other side to balance it. Then you throw more layers of chips. And I never looked at the nachos as like the Mexican lasagna or something like that, because it's layers, bro. It's layers to this shit, bro. So I fuck with the winner. The thing that has me hooked on these is the cheese sauce, bro. The cheese sauce is my favorite thing, bro. Like I need like a little dip of that with some nuggets or something, bro. This is fire.
Don't come here by yourself.
This is good restaurant, high quality food, all made from scratch. The menu might seem quite simplistic, but we're doing everything from scratch. So even if you weren't getting high one day and you want to come grub down, you can do it here. We don't just want to serve you some bullshit just because you're high. We want you to have some bomb ass food that we care about, that we're doing from the bottom, we're doing from the heart. Amazing.
Let me ask you this question though. This is the kind. I mean,
Oh,
just
God.
this is my first time here, just catching all this, and I have to say, you know, like this is the kind of place. Like if I come here, like I want to be here for a few hours. Like how long do you get to kick it here before you're like, all right, you guys gotta go, man. You've been up on that table all
We
night.
kick you out in like 5 minutes as soon as you smoking out, kid. You gotta realize when people are like smoking and getting high, they will
they're gonna
hang around
loiter.
for a long time.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere once you spark
You
it
know,
up.
look,
Remember
it's
Pineapple Express? Linger.
We want you to be here.
The one thing I never would have thought that could happen actually happens here. You guys have a drinking area.
That we do.
And
That is the one and only place.
That's, to me, I'm like, that's because everybody has their choice of recreational,
Right.
activities. But when it comes down to having the best of both worlds, you can, like, this is where you can enjoy it. Oh man, the asada tacos coming in hot, bro. Coming in hot right here.
My family also coming from like the South has always been into barbecue, and I've always been fascinated with wood fire.
That was all
and
you had to
barbecue
say
and all
right
those
there.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So since I was about 10 years old, I'd be watching, the family, and my aunt, and the people who were like, and my grandmother, who were like real amazing Southern cooks.
No skinny people in the family.
And we got a bit of everything, but everybody's always been into food and down with, cooking. Very, very multicultural. So
Where your parents from? Like they're born and raised here, or?
I was raised in all around LA has been my stomping grounds. I was raised in Ladera Heights, Inglewood area, and then Culver City,
I like that part.
Koreatown, a little East LA. Now I'm in West Hollywood. So I grew up all around here, but I was born in Minnesota.
All
My
Oh.
background is, my father's family is, black, but, Southern. My mother's family is Swedish and Serbian. So then as a kid, I moved to Mexico, Tampico, Mexico, where my dad was going to school. And then after that, we ended up coming to California. And so I saw Mexican girls, and I was like, oh, yeah, this is my...
This is where I want to be at.
Don't complain about the prices, because we buy very high-quality ingredients.
You don't go somewhere nice and start complaining about the prices. That's dumb.
You'd be surprised.
Nah, get out of here.
Bro. All right. 2 for 2. Actually 3 for 3, bro. Where can you get ceviche that tastes like ceviche? Nachos that are like built, like they're meant to fill you up. They got layers like the lasagna of nachos. And then you got tacos with really good meat in them, but they're cooked like as if a taquero made it. Like a legit, like, you know what street tacos taste like, bro. Hey man, I don't know what Rasa's waiting on, bro, but Rasa's gotta get the asses over here, bro. Like, you fools gotta go past, you know what I mean? Like, the, 30th Street, 40th Street, 50th Street. Like, make your way over here, bro. You gotta try them tacos, bro.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna get on one of those.
And I've been sipping on the shake, bro. That shake is fire, bro. Like, the shake is hands down one of my favorites. Like we haven't really experienced too much shakes throughout our 5 years, but when we have, they've kind of been a little bit of a letdown. Like, people don't put the thought into the whole shake. And even, like, places that take pride in it, like, like that Chocolate Factory and, like, City Walk and all this stuff. And that's what you can find here. You can find quality time with your loved ones. You can find quality food, and you can get some quality herb and smoking it.
Look how smoky it is out here. It smells good. Everyone's smoking herb.
And nobody's bitching about it.
Quality is the no-brainer. You know what I mean? But this is quality and quantity, traveling around everywhere. Like, I've been a lot of places. I ain't been everywhere, but I've been a lot of places. This is the best place in the world. We got everything here, and it's like you said, it's all getting mashed
100%.
together.
100%.
Sometimes you take for granted the kind of opportunities that you get when it comes to enjoying a different type or a unique type of cuisine in LA. And I'm one of those people that, not that I take it for granted, I just kind of feel that every almost you feel that every place is like this until you go to other places, and then you're like, damn, their pizza sucks. Damn, their ceviche, they don't even know what ceviche is.
The thing is, it's funny to go to a pizza place with like, that's all you're doing and it sucks. It's like, you should be ashamed of yourself. Normally, that's because it's people that they want a business, but they're not passionate about food. If you go to places, to me, make sure that the people who are behind it are passionate about food. They're not just trying to have a place.
Can you say that for the people in the back a little one more time, please? Can you say that for the people in the back one more time, please?
If you go to a place for food, make sure the people that are behind it are passionate about food. They don't. It's not that they just want to have a restaurant, be a hot shot, because that shit ain't never gonna be good. Nope. Make sure they're passionate, and then you know they're doing it for the right reasons, because they want to share the food with you.
This is the fucking reason when people say, "Oh, you don't have to make food with love," or this. It's not that we want you to fucking make love to the food, bro. It's just that we want you to be at a good place here and here. When you fucking pour everything into something that somebody's gonna consume, bro, and it's an experience. Dining out is an experience, bro. You're going to experience somebody's curated cuisine, bro. Like, so that says, like, I don't know, to me, like, not just even before we had this show, like, that's the way I would look at it. I'm like, man, like, if this is the treatment we're gonna get at this restaurant, or this is how they curate the menu, that says a lot about the owner. That says a lot about the chef. That says a lot about that. And there's places where I will not go.
Any other way is full of shit.
Yes.
That's it, brother. That's the way it is, cuz.
This is a clear example of let you know what a bunch of high motherfuckers with a good business mindset will take it to, bro. Because this is a community here, and this is the place to be if you want to be in here enjoying yourself and enjoying these delicious foods.
I'll say this, there's not a lot of restaurants where I would walk into and I would let the server or anyone in the restaurant order something for me. I could walk into your place right now off of what I've had so far and just say bring me anything. It don't even matter. I know what's coming is going to be fire. I ain't even seen the back, but I know if we walked into the kitchen right now, that kitchen is going to be fired just like this.
Maybe
This ain't coming out of no busted ass kitchen.
I don't know. Maybe we get one of the guys just to get like for 5 minutes, just real quick, and like.
You know what I'm saying? This ain't coming out of no busted kitchen.
That's for sure.
That kitchen is running tight back there.
Yeah, for sure, hands down. They're like, yes, chef, no chef.
Yes, chef.
Let's get a shot of this burger. Can you bring it over here? Okay, look at that.
Look at that.
Huh? Tell me that don't look good.
No, that looks great, man. That looks, I mean, and that is a hearty burger. I'm talking about te vas a llenar, bro. Like, no te la vas a acabar. You know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna finish it, bro. Like,
Fresh brioche bun on that.
straight up, bro. Like,
See the ground that we use here. We have it's brisket and ribeye blend.
Damn.
Okay.
remember we've had that before at a different restaurant. Yeah, and they tripped me out when they broke that down. I was like, you can do that, and then I'm just like, now I wanna like make patties out of different cuts and shit just to test it out, bro. And it's cooking and just curating a new dish or just cooking in general. It does shit to you, bro. That's why abuelitas and moms and dads and people who cook for you when you're a kid, you never forget them motherfuckers, bro. You never will forget about it. You will always miss that, and that's like that. Even you'll see it like historically, but motherfucker, it's nothing like my mom's cooking, nothing like my grandma's cooking. That's some shit you never forget, bro, and you experienced it. I really appreciate the insight you gave us into how you created the menu at the OG Cannabis Cafe. You've literally fed us here and quite the feast, and I know it's been hard for my camera guys to but I know they're gonna get their turn to order. I'm still gonna fuck up that burger. I'm gonna let you know.
I'd love to say what's up. Come here, say what's up at the OG Cannabis Cafe on La Brea. Yeah, 1201 North La Brea. Come check us out. And if I ain't here, you come check me out in Santa Monica at Jonah's Kitchen.
We'll be hitting up Jonah's Kitchen very soon. I want to take B-Real to that one.
Oh, for sure.
I want to do an episode where like we take that and we do that episode with him, and let's see if we can maybe get some of the other Cypress crew to roll around with.
That'd be amazing.
I'm letting you know right now on High and Hungry, we're gonna make that happen, Chef Jonah. Like for real. Like I want to take. Like, we'll roll, bro. Like it's gonna be rockstar crew, bro. That's and then it'll be down, bro. Hey, I want to thank you once again for joining us on High and Hungry. Thank you for just showing us the love here. Definitely one of my favorite spots, bro. Hands down. If you want to experience the whole menu and know what it's like to really live up to the High and Hungry name, this is the place to do it at. All right, y'all. So we just had an in-depth interview with Chef Jonah. And I mean, number one, thank you, Chef Jonah, for just taking care of everybody, bro. Like, just literally taking care of Deftone and myself, the crew, coming in here and trying the best of the munchies, bro. This is the best place to come here for High and Hungry, bro. Everybody's here. It's kind of like the Be Real TV prom once a month. Because you get to see everybody come by. Everybody, you know what I mean. They're all a part. They're all a part of the same, you know, high school. You know what I'm saying? And they just all come kick it here. So all I'm saying is, bring some friends here. You don't come high. I mean, you could come high and hungry, but you can come experience the High and Hungry experience. Period here, bro. Get high while you order. Get high while you're eating. Get high while you're done eating. Get high while you order dessert. And the food doesn't stop, bro. As you could tell, the big fucking burgers, bro. So, with this being said, go to flavorsbyezone.com for all the merch. Thank you, Chef Jonah. There might be some behind the scenes afterwards, but appreciate everybody who's tuned in. Hit that thumbs up on Be Real TV. Even after that, it still fucking looks good, bro. That's fire.